Hi, today we're going to read Julius, the Baby of the World. This is written by Kevin Hinkes. Has anyone heard Chrysanthemum? Okay, well this is written by the same person. So you see he uses mouses again in this book. So, let's get started. She is with her parents, Julius, the Baby of the World. Before Julius was born, Lily was the best big sister in the world. She gave him things, she told him secrets, and she sang lullabies to him every night. So what do you think's going to happen after Julius is born? Do you think Lily's going to be as happy as she was when he was in her mommy's tummy? After Julius was born, it was a different story. Lily took her things back. She pinched his tail, and she yelled insulting comments into his crib. "I am the queen," said Lily, "and I hate Julius." But her parents loved him. They kissed his wet pink nose. They admired his small black eyes, and they stroked his sweet white fur. Lily thought this wet pink nose was slimy. She thought his black small eyes were beady, and she thought his sweet white fur was not so sweet, especially when he needed his diaper changed. "Julius is the baby of the world," chimed Lily's parents. "Disgusting," said Lily. So why doesn't Lily like Julius? Has he done anything to be bad? Okay. Lily had to share her room with Julius. "After Julius goes away, do I get my room back?" she asked. "Julius isn't going anywhere," said Lily's mother, and he didn't. He stayed and stayed and stayed. Lily was supposed to be very quiet while Julius slept. "After Julius goes away, can I talk like a normal person again?" she shouted. "Julius isn't going anywhere," said Lily's father, and he didn't. He stayed and stayed and stayed. "We want Julius to grow up to be as extraordinary as you," said Lily's mother, "so we must tell him constantly how beautiful he is and how much we love him." So who knows what extraordinary means? Well, what it means is something that's great or awesome. So, it could be like someone climbing Mount Everest. That would be pretty great. So that would make them extraordinary. When no one was looking, Lily had her own idea. "We want Julius to grow up to be as clever as you," said Lily's father, "so we must sing him his numbers and letters whenever possible." When no one was looking, Lily had her own idea. 281596 AJKZBSCH, she read to him. So why was Lily teaching her baby brother the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s backwards? Do you think that's what her parents want her to do? Lily's parents were more than a bit doubtful about leaving the two of them alone together. Does anyone know what doubtful means? Okay, what it means is unsure. So, have you ever done anything that you had a bad feeling about it, like you weren't sure what to do? Then you were doubtful. Lily tried to frighten Julius with her nifty disguises. She learned magic and tried to make him disappear. When that didn't work, she simply pretended that he didn't exist. Lily spent more time than usual in the uncooperative chair. Who knows what uncooperative means? Okay, it means you're unwilling to do something. So who's had to sit in the timeout chair? That's the same thing as Lily sitting in the uncooperative chair because you weren't listening to your mom or dad or your teacher. Lily's parents showered her with hugs and kisses and treats of all shapes and sizes. Even let her stay up 15 minutes late. Every night. It didn't matter. Nothing worked. "I'm the queen," said Lily, "and I hate Julius." But her parents loved him. They kissed his wet pink nose. They admired his small black eyes, and they stroked his sweet white fur. "Julius is the baby of the world," chimed Lily's parents. "Disgusting," said Lily. Lily's parents were amused when Julian blew a bubble. "Can you believe it?" they exclaimed. But if Lily did the exact same thing, they said, "Lily, let's mind our manners, please." Lily's parents were dazzled when Julius babbled and gurgled. "Such a vocabulary!" they exclaimed. But if Lily did the exact same thing, they said, "Lily, let us act our age, please." Lily's parents were amazed when Julius screamed. "What lung capacity!" they exclaimed. But if Lily did the exact same thing, they said, "Lily, let's restrain ourselves, please." One morning, while Lily was busy playing opera, her mother said, "Why don't you go put some of that verbal exuberance to good use? Why don't you tell Julius a nice story?" "He's too little to understand a story," said Lily. "He can understand it in his own way," said Lily's mother. "Okay," said Lily, smiling. "Julius, the germ of the world, by me," said Lily. "Once upon a time," said Lily, "there was a baby. His name was Julius. Julius was really a germ. Julius was like the dust under your bed. If he was a number, he would be 0. If he was a food, he would be a raisin. 0 is nothing, and a raisin tastes like dirt." "The end," said Lily. The story earned her 10 minutes in the uncooperative chair. Lily warned her friends Chester and Wilson and Victor about babies. "Trust me, they're dreadful," Lily said. She wanted strangers about babies too. "You will live to regret that bump under your dress," she said. Lily ran away 7 times in one morning. "I'm really leaving this time," she called. "Who knows where they'll find me?" The same afternoon, Lily had a tea party, and everyone came. Everyone but Julius. "His invitation must have been lost in the mail," she exclaimed. Lily had glorious dreams about Julius, and ghastly nightmares too. Lily's parents showered her with compliments and praise and niceties of all shapes and sizes. They even let her drink her juice out of the antique china cup. It didn't matter. Nothing worked. "I am the queen," said Lily, "and I hate Julius." But her parents loved him. They kissed his wet pink nose, and they admired his small black eyes, and they stroked his white fur. "Julius is the baby of the world," chimed Lily's parents. "Disgusting," said Lily. When Lily's mother felt up to it, she planned a festive celebration in honor of Julius. All the relatives came. There was quite a spread. "What's the big deal?" said Lily. "Haven't they all seen a silly lump before?" Apparently not. All afternoon, the relatives hovered over Julius. They kissed his wet pink nose. They admired his small black eyes, and they stroked his sweet white fur. "Disgusting," said Cousin Garland. "What?" said Lily. "Julius," said Cousin Garland. "I think his wet pink nose is slimy, and I think his small black eyes are beady, and I think his sweet white fur is not so sweet. He needs his diaper changed." Lily's nose twitched, her eyes narrowed, and her fur stood on end, and her tail quivered. "You're talking about my brother," said Lily. "For your information, his nose is shiny, his eyes are sparkly, and his fur smells like perfume." Cousin Garland was speechless. "He can blow bubbles," continued Lily. "He can babble and gurgle, and he can scream better than anyone." Cousin Garland tried to slink out of the room. "Stop," said Lily. "I'm the queen. Watch me closely." Lily picked up Julius. She kissed his wet pink nose. She admired his small black eyes, and she stroked his sweet white fur. "Your turn," said Lily, handing Julius over to Cousin Garland. "Kiss, admire, stroke," Lily commanded. "Now repeat after me," said Lily. "Julius is the baby of the world." "Julius is the baby of the world," said Cousin Garland. "Louder," said Lily. "Julius is the baby of the world." Why do you think Lily changed her mind about Julius? Do you think she really loves her brother now? And from then on, he was, in everyone's opinion, especially in Lily's,